strictly prohibited. You may use your mobile phones and tablets. However, laptops, large electronic devices, cigarette lighters, matches, or other flammable products must not be used. For your safety, you should leave the seatbelt unfastened. Thank you.
David Pope, and on behalf of Singapore Airlines, welcome aboard flight SQ919 bound for Singapore. Briefing the flight deck today is First Officer Mr. Tok, and the cabin today, your flight managers Ms. Lee Kiao and the rest of the crew will make sure you'll be well looked after for the rest of the flight. Flight time to Singapore today will be 3 hours, and if you wish to follow the flight that is available on your flight path channel in your in-flight and safety system. In the interest of everyone's safety, we recommend you keep your seatbelts fastened whenever you're seated and to observe the seatbelt signs whenever it comes on. At the moment, we are still waiting a clearance from the air traffic controller. Once we have that, we'll continue on our journey to Singapore. With that, we hope you enjoy the flight and thank you for choosing Singapore Airlines.
Approach our cabin crew if you require assistance. We wish you a pleasant flight.
Ground to cockpit.
Go ahead.
Captain, shocks are released. Reset parking brake and prepare for pushback. Parking brake set. Please proceed with pushback procedures.
Thank you, Captain. We will contact you again after gears are locked.
Roger. Thank you.
All aircraft cabin doors are now closed. Ladies and gentlemen, in preparation for departure, please ensure all your portable electronic devices are put in flight safe mode now. Thank you.
Please up doors and cross-check. Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention to the safety video which will now be shown. Thank you.
For your safety, please pay attention to the safety video which will now be shown. Thank you.
Welcome on board Singapore Airlines. As the safety equipment on this aircraft may differ from that on other aircraft,
Please give us your attention as we bring you through this important safety briefing and on a journey across our island home.
there are details you would not want to miss. During takeoff and landing, ensure that your tray table is stowed away. Put the back of your seat upright and keep your shoes on. Before we take off, stow your luggage under the seat in front of you or in the overhead compartment.
Make sure that your seatbelt is securely fastened during taxi, takeoff and landing. To fasten, bring the two ends of the seatbelt together until you hear a click. Tighten it by pulling on the strap. To unfasten, lift the metal flap. Whenever the seatbelt sign is turned on, in
doesn't launch, access it via CrisWorld Digital. Customers traveling in first class and business class, as well as PPS Club members, can connect up to 3 devices to the Wi-Fi simultaneously. All other customers can connect only 1 device, but have the flexibility to switch devices or purchase an additional plan to connect another device. Please note that the in-flight Wi-Fi speed and experience may vary from ground networks and can be affected by the number of concurrent users on board. You may encounter intermittent Wi-Fi due to other factors such as weather conditions, satellite switching, or flying out of coverage areas. Certain countries' regulatory restrictions will disrupt in-flight Wi-Fi on flights to and from Europe or India. When this happens, in-flight Wi-Fi will be unavailable. Please try reconnecting later once the aircraft has left these areas. If you're having trouble connecting, try selecting Forget Network and reconnect to CrisWorld. Enable Auto Join in your Wi-Fi settings to automatically reconnect if the connection is lost. For more details, refer to the in-flight Wi-Fi card in your seat pocket, or check out the Singapore Airlines category in the CrisWorld TV section. You may approach our cabin crew if you require further assistance. To avoid unexpected charges, be sure to turn off data roaming on your device. Not a KrisFlyer member? Join now! Visit CrisWorld Digital at chrisworld.com to sign up for KrisFlyer membership and gain instant access to Wi-Fi. Stay connected with Singapore Airlines.
Seattle traffic, Lufthansa 491 Heavy, gate 015, pushing back onto southern line, spot 99.
With crew, takeoff stations, thank you.
Pacific, Lufthansa 491 Heavy, taxiing out via Bravo and Charlie, full length runway 16 left. traffic, Lufthansa 491 Heavy, take off runway 16 left, mount to departure.
Connect to in-flight Wi-Fi. To access games, entertainment content, and more of Crystal Digital. Find out more from the Wi-Fi card in your speed pocket. In-flight duty-free shopping is available on this flight. Browse a selection of products available in-flight. Representative shopping in the same pocket. Order Crystal Digital. Enjoy savings up to $60 off for your final bill. Terms and conditions apply. Please approach our cabin for more assistance. Thank you.
Seattle traffic, Lufthansa 491 Heavy is airborne runway 16 left for the mount to departure.